I always get asked how I get my dough to look the way it does after bulk fermentation. My dough is usually super soft, not sticky at all. I don't need any flour to shape my dough or even for my banneton. And I truly think that it's because of this way that I do the stretch and folds. Sometimes people tell me that they use the exact same recipe I do, but their dough does not look like mine. And I do believe that if you take time to mix your dough properly and do the stretch and folds properly, then you will have perfectly fermented dough that will come off the bowl easily. It won't be sticky to the touch, and it'll be easier for you to figure out when the bulk fermentation is over. I have a lot of videos on my page where I show you guys when I do the stretch and folds. That way you guys can get a visual of how I do it. Here in this video, I'm actually trying a new shaping technique that I've never done before. People call it the head, shoulders, knees, and toes type of shaping. I'm not sure if that's the technical name to it, but that's just what I've heard and I really liked it. I am going to compare how this loaf turns out and how the crumb looks in comparison to my previous ones. Sometimes different shaping techniques can also give you a slightly different end result in your crumb. I haven't baked this loaf, but I'm super excited to bake it tonight, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But for now, just enjoy me shaping my dough and putting it into the banneton. I did stitch this dough as well, but I didn't let it rest. Usually I let it rest for about 10 or 15 minutes in the banneton before doing some stitching, but it was pretty late yesterday when I corded this, so I just wanted to put it into the refrigerator, and that's why it's not as easy to stitch as you can see here. I like to cold proof my dough for at least 12 hours. That's when I get the best results. I can also tell when my dough needs an extra few hours to cold proof or ferment a little bit longer based on how it has risen in the banneton, which is why I haven't baked it yet. But I think as long as you mix your dough properly and do these stretch and folds properly, your dough will always be smooth, easy to work with, and not sticky to the touch.